Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Got another knife video for you. And today I thought I'd show you my newest knife. I just got this 4 days ago, and it's the Spyderco Manix 2 lightweight. Now, this is the basic model. This has been out for quite a long time. It's one of the blue translucent scales. Now they come with BD1 and steel. They used to have BD1. It was an upgrade 2019 sometime, and this is, like I said, the base model. I wanted a Manix 2 for a long time, and then I discovered the lightweights. I have a Para 3 lightweight. I'll show that in the size comparisons, but I really like the Para 3 lightweight, so I decided I wanted a Manix 2 lightweight. But then I saw a sprint run coming up that has burnt orange scales and Rex 45 steel, and I was waiting for that, and I've been waiting for quite a long time. I keep looking and it's still coming soon. So being the impatient type of person I am, when I want something, decide I want something, I want it now. I don't want to wait forever. So I bit the bullet and I ordered this one from Blade HQ for $101.50, and I am glad I did. Again, I've had a couple of knives. It's like, why did I wait so long to get it? And why did I wait so long to get this? Because I do like the blue. The steel I have no issue with, and so I just wanted to share this with you. I'm not going to do a full-on review. Like I said, this has been out for a long time. There's tons and tons of videos on YouTube about it, and I don't think I could say anything about it that hasn't been said. But we'll do some size comparisons. I'll go over some of the specs, talk about it, tell you what I like, don't like, and that'll be about it. But before we get to the knife, I want to remind everyone, as usual, hit the like button if you like this, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, but more importantly, this time, I want you guys to hit that notification bell, because I am doing a giveaway, a 200 subscriber giveaway, and I'm not sure exactly when or what it's going to consist of yet. I need to figure out what I want to give away and order stuff and get it shipped to me and put the video together. So it'll be a little bit. If you hit that bell button, you'll be notified when I post, and you won't miss out on the official giveaway video. So with all that said, now we'll talk about this knife. Look at the box real quick, your typical Spyderco box. But the model for this one is C101PBL2, the Manix 2 Blue plain edge. So that's that. Let's do some size comparisons. This is my third Spyderco, or I guess technically the fourth, and you'll see what I mean. But the first Spyderco I bought was the Tenacious. You can see the Manix 2 is a little bit bigger than the Tenacious. Next one was the Para 3 lightweight, which I really like the Para 3 lightweight. You can see Manix is quite a bit bigger. They both have CTS BD1 and steel. Like I said, the steel don't bother me. This has held up great. I've stropped it a few times and that's it. And I carry this a lot and use it a lot. Then I got the Bird Harrier 2, which is by Spyderco. And you can see the Manix 2 is quite a bit bigger in the handle, definitely taller. But the blades are very close. Get the blade level. They're very close in overall length and cutting edge. This is really thin stock. This is one heck of a slicer. 0.1085, so block back, excellent slicer. The next one, size comparison, is really good also. Benchmade Griptilian. Well, these two are very, very close to the same size. Same handle length, same blade length. Again, you'll get more cutting edge with the Griptilian because it has no front finger choil. But these two are good comparison because they are grippy. I mean, this is called a Griptilian for a reason. There's jimping for weeks on this thing. You're not going to lose it out of your hand. And this thing, I'd almost say, has more grip. This should have been called the Super Grip or Ultra Grip or something weird. But yeah, they're both very grippy knives, almost the same size. They have similar locking systems. We'll get into that a little bit more in a minute. Go on to some of the specs. You have an overall length of 8 inches. The blade length is 3.37, and you have a 2.88 cutting edge. Like I mentioned, is CTS BD1N steel. The Spyderco leaf design drop point. Full flat grind, satin finish. Got a little slight thumb ramp on top with excellent jimping. You have front finger choil. It also has jimping. And if I didn't mention, this is made in the U.S. Stamped Golden, Colorado, USA Earth. And that was another reason I wanted a Manix 2. The Para 3 is also made in Golden, Colorado. But the handle length is 4.66. And the handle thickness, I'm finding any excuse to use my new calipers. I don't have the handle thickness wrote down. Handle thickness is under ½ an inch. I got 0.449, so it's not overly thick. Definitely not as thick as the Griptilian. Like I said, this has the blue translucent scales. If I get my light out, you can see, hold it behind, you can, the translucent, you can see the inner workings of the knife and the ribbing inside the scales. You can see the web pattern, which is the next thing. It has the Spyderco lightweight web design, bi-directional, which means it's rougher going one way, smoother going the opposite, and same on the other end. They got their logo on the front, on both sides actually. Even the scales on this has some jimping. They got some up here, some under here. You got some real light ridges or jimping up here in the finger choils. Rides on phosphorus bronze washers, which this was really stiff when I first got it. It's breaking in good. The action's a lot better. The locking mechanism is Spyderco's ball bearing lock, which a lot of people say it's like the Benchmade's axis lock, and it is in the way that you operate it. They are different. The Spyderco ball lock has a ball bearing instead of the rod or bar going across. This has a compression spring or a coil spring. instead of the Omega spring, which I haven't had no issues with them on this or the bug outs, but a lot of people say they've broken them. I haven't heard anybody say they've broken one of these springs, and it does seem to be more taut and or stout and durable. The lock is a little bit harder to pull back on than the Benchmates. Let's move to the pocket clip. Again, we got a wire pocket clip like on the Pair 3, and I really like the wire clips. Now this one's not deep carry, it's not a fold over type of clip like on the Pair 3, so this isn't extremely deep carry. And I have a Hank out here, double it up, or it's folded over, doubled, so it actually slides up, slides in your pocket good. And that's about how much you got sticking out. Not too bad. I prefer deep carry clips, but on some knives, especially ones like this, or the Griptilian, and a couple other ones I have that I'm going to carry if I'm going to use it a lot, and I have to pull it in and out of my pocket all the time. This gives you something to grab onto to pull it out, and you can see it pulls out nice, because the pocket clip actually lands on the logo, the flat spot. If it landed up here on this stuff, it'd be a pocket destroyer. But goes in and out of pocket really good. And I can't forget, if you're into lanyards on your knives, you'll love this one. This has a humongous lanyard hole. It's almost on the verge of ridiculousness in my mind, but hey, I guess it probably reduces a little bit more weight. But yeah, that's almost like a 1/4 inch hole, so you can put any kind of cordage through there, make a lanyard. You could probably almost put a small carabiner through that and hook it onto something. Yeah, it's a huge lanyard hole. Now, the action, like I said, was really stiff when I first got it, and of course, I've played with this a ton over the past 4 days. It's breaking in good. Yeah, it's breaking in real nice. The ball lock is still stiff. I don't know if that's normal, but that's gotten a little better too. I kind of mentioned the jimping on this. The jimping on the blade is excellent. This right here is some of the best jimping that I've personally have had. This jimping on the front finger choil. Like I said, this jimping on the scales, which I kind of find unnecessary. I mean, they don't really seem to do anything. Just makes the grip, just makes it a little rougher. But really, this up here doesn't do anything for me. But the jimping on the blade is really, really excellent. I'd almost say, I think I said on the Griptilian it's kind of going to the extreme. There might be too much jimping. That's kind of what I think about this, because along with the jimping, you have this bidirectional pattern, and that's really, really grippy. Now, the biggest thing about this, if you watch reviews, everyone seems to rave about the ergonomics of it, and I have to agree. This is one of the best feeling knives that I have. It just, I know I've said this about other knives, but this one fits my hand really good. It might be the best knife I have as far as fitting my fat, extra large size glove hands. It doesn't matter if I'm back on a handle like this, full 4-finger grip, no hot spots. I don't hardly feel that clip, and it doesn't bother me at all. Choked up on a blade, same thing. My fingers fall where the curves are, and well, it just feels good. This is a knife that I was going to cut all day long. If I was like doing a project like installing kitchen cabinets, and I had to unbox all the cabinets and then open them all up, and then I had to break them all down, cut them all up afterwards. This is probably the knife I'm going to take with me, and I think this is one with the ergos being a full 8 inches. You could use this all day long and not take anything. The grip could probably do it too, I'm sure, but this is a lot better slicer. The thinner blade stock, full flat grind, taller blade. Well, it slices good. Guess that's it. I mean, I could go on and on about the ergos. Like I said, the pocket clip doesn't bother me. I think maybe if it had a deep carry clip, it might land, and that might bother me on this one. It doesn't bother me on the Para 3, but if possible, it could on this. But with this clip, no issues. And it just doesn't matter where I put my hand, it just feels good. And move on to my likes and dislikes, which I've kind of said a lot of my likes. Love the ergos. Like I said, it feels great in my hands. I have no issues with it. I like the blade design of this. I'm not too hot on the blade design of the Para 3. That's just odd looking to me, but I do like the knife. Despite that, I don't mind BD1 in steel. It's worked out good for me so far. I like the action smooth. I like the ball bearing lock. I like the translucent blue scales. I was kind of concerned I wouldn't like it, and it made it would look real cheap, but I really do like the blue translucent scales, and to me it doesn't look so cheap now after I've seen it in real life and used it. I like the pocket clip. I like the wire clip. There's a lot I like about it. Now there's a few things I don't like about it, and yeah, I just said I like the scales, but then again, all these, the plastic, whatever they call them, you know, I can throw out tons of FRN, GFN, whatever. They all look kind of, you know, cheap side, but they're all good. And I think, you know, these scales are strong, and you can get some good grip out of them, and different colors and patterns and all that stuff. So that's not a real big, it's not a deal breaker, obviously, because I have a lot of them. I mentioned, you know, it'd been nice if it was a deep carry clip, but then again, I don't mind that only that much showing. It has its benefits that way. Like I said, pulling it out of your pocket. And non-deep carry clips generally do not cause a hot spot. I've had more issues with deep carry clips causing hot spots. But the big thing I don't like about this knife, which actually held me up buying it is the fact that you can't take this apart. It is pinned, pin construction, these like rivets, and you can't take it apart. You can't take it apart to clean it, to lube it, to, you know, change the spring if it breaks. And that just kind of put me off. I didn't buy it. I wanted the knife. I liked the shape, the design. All the reviews I saw said it was great with the ergos and everything, but not be able to take it apart kind of bothered me. But it doesn't seem to bother a lot of people. I didn't hear anybody say, "Oh, it's ruined. I can't take it apart to fix it." So I guess it is what it is. I mean, there's no blade play, none side to side, no up and down, and so that's that. They did, although I don't know when they switched. When they first came out, the pivot was pinned also. You couldn't even adjust the pivot. Now you can adjust the pivot, which I didn't show. It is dead center. No blade play, so it's good. And man, this is over 20 minutes. It's supposed to be a short one. It wasn't supposed to be a major video here, but I guess that's it. If you're thinking about getting a Manix 2, you're on the fence about it for whatever reason, get off the fence and buy it. I'd say. I really do like it. I think it's a great knife. With that said, I guess that's it for this. Again, hit that bell button, the notification bell, so you get alerted when I post a video, and so you won't miss out on the giveaway video. And I guess until next time, bye.